Hi everyone, I'm Noelle and this is the Intentional Pregnancy Project. Today we're talking about journaling, prayers, and meditation, aka ways to deal with tough emotions. On this journey to pregnancy, there are a lot of really hard emotions. For anybody who is in a similar situation to me, who really desires a baby but isn't at a place in life where you can have one, whether it be, because of finances or health reasons like me, relationship just isn't ready for it, all those things. You know what I'm talking about. Just that there's just so many emotions. I can't even name them. Just a frustration and a fear and a doubt and just underlying this hope and these dreams and these desires, and sometimes it's so overwhelming that you have to sit down and cry. You just have to. I personally deal with a lot of these emotions by journaling. I also consider prayers and meditation to be very important as well. I do believe in God, and I believe that praying is basically just talking to God. So I journal my prayers, I write them down. I also say them out loud, I say them in my head, whatever the situation calls for, just to get my emotions out. And it kind of helps me just process things and run through things. So I have two journals. The first is, I've shared it before, this is my journal to my future kids. And I write in here, not a lot, but whenever I have a really, a lot of emotions that I want to tell my kids, how much I want them, how much I love them, just any really special things that I want them to know. This is kind of a keepsake thing I want to hand down to them in the future years. So I don't want my kids to ever feel like they're not special, or they weren't loved and prayed for and, loved so much before they were ever even conceived. So that's what this one is. And I use this to process a lot of my hopes, a lot of my dreams for the future, and just kind of my desire of wanting them. I have another journal that my own personal journal that I keep in Evernote, which is an app that's on my iPad and my phone and my computer, so I can access it anywhere, so I don't have to actually have the journal with me. And in here, I like I said, sometimes I'll write out my prayers, usually when I'm struggling with just a lot of emotion and a lot of just frustration, and why is this just not fair, and I just want this so much, and how come other people have this but I don't, processing those kind of things. And in addition to my dreams and my ideas and all of that kind of stuff, it's filled with my tears and everything as I work it out in writing. Now, I use meditation as kind of a centering, a little bit of a balancing way of trying to focus on positivity and hope and healing and just believing that good things will come. I created actually a station on Pandora, and there's a lot of good, Derek Chopra is the name, and he does a lot of meditations to, like, it's kind of an Eastern thing, but a lot of just focusing on the heart, focusing on the breathing, calming yourself down, focusing on good positive thoughts. And I find a lot of those to be very inspirational, and I like to just turn on my meditation station, and the music is very balancing, and I'm not too into the new agey stuff, but I do really appreciate the music that kind of just centers you and just relaxing. I find that extremely helpful. I haven't gotten into yoga too much. I really, really want to. I think that would be a great stress relief and a good balancer as well. But those are just some of the ways that I deal with the really tough emotions, and especially when it comes to being disappointed about how medical things are going and all of that stuff. That's just very frustrating to deal with. So I would love to hear from you guys what you do, if you have journals or if you use prayer and meditation. What helps you deal with the tough emotions and all of that stuff that comes along with this. So share that below in the comments, and thanks for watching. And we will see you next week for our final episode of the Intentional Pregnancy Project. Thanks for watching. Bye.